Good morning, YouTube family. It's your girl, Christy RNY for me. As you can see, I am working in my pajamas. Um, the my eyebrows look terrible. It's amazing what we focus on when we look at it in these cameras. I just wanted to take a moment to check in and let you know how the 5-day pouch is going. So let me just say that, number one, I didn't feel any hunger yesterday. It was a good day. After the gym, I went home, and instead of a protein shake, I actually had a bowl of cream of chicken soup. It was really good. I had a bowl of cream of chicken soup. I had a orange sugar-free popsicle. And one thing I forgot to mention yesterday is also before I went to Zumba, I had like just a handful, just a little bit of watermelon. And I kind of felt like I was having like withdrawals or whatever from not eating carbs. And so I looked back at the 5-day pouch reset, and it said if you feel like that, just have a small piece of melon or cantaloupe or something like that. So I had just a little bit of watermelon. So everything I had yesterday was strictly like, even the watermelon, that's just water. Everything I had was according to the 5-day pouch reset. I peed all night. When I say that I got up every 5 minutes for like 2 hours and peed, I did. But I feel good. I actually don't feel so swollen, bloated. And I'm sorry, I need to respond to this message. Sorry, I'm working. So, I feel really good though. I woke up this morning. I have already had 1 bottle of water, and I actually finished the bottle of water, and then I put this much water in it, just as much up to here, and that packet in there is a potassium packet. I used to be on potassium because I had low potassium, and haven't had to take potassium in a while, but I still have the little packets from after I had surgery because I couldn't take the pills, and so I put one in there and drunk that because I was feeling a headache. I was kind of feeling like my potassium was low. So anyway, I haven't had anything to eat. I think I'm going to have a cup of coffee first, and it's decaf coffee. I really want a cup of coffee, so I don't really want something hot. So I'm going to have a cup of coffee, and I'm going to go through my day with my shakes. And again, this is day 2. So I'm still on liquid. So I can have protein shakes, I can have broth, I can have sugar-free popsicles, I can have sugar-free jello, sugar-free pudding, all of that. I don't know about yogurt. I'm going to have to research that and see if I can have yogurt. I would really like a cup of yogurt, but what's yogurt without granola? I can't have the granola. So anyway, I'm still not hungry. I actually feel lighter on my feet. And I'm curious to see what happens tomorrow if I have some restriction. So, yeah, that's where I am. I really need to jump in a meeting, so I'll be back in a little bit to finish telling you about the 5-day pouch reset. So, I wanted to make sure that I shared this with you because I hadn't shared some information about my weight loss struggles, and I want to let everybody know just how real the struggle is. So that you understand that it's not just good, right, with gastric bypass surgery. It's so worth it. It's worth having it, but you have to stay consistent, and you have to always be mindful of what is going on that could be harmful to your weight loss. So One of the reasons, and so that's why I'm sharing this with you. One of the reasons that I decided to do the 5-day pouch reset is because I have actually, when I started my August Gold Challenge, I weighed 285 pounds. And the first week I lost like a little over 5 pounds. I was 280. And then my weight, I just started holding on to weight. Like I was bloated. I wasn't passing water. I started having joint issues, not working out, and I think I was stress eating on the carbs. Like Skinny Pop was my go-to because hey, it's only 35 calories per serving. But you know what? Popcorn, you could just munch and munch and munch and munch and munch, and before you know it, you've had 5 servings, and it's empty carbs. I talk about empty carbs all the time because the struggle is so real with a gastric bypass patient. You have to focus on protein and nothing else, and you have to watch your carb and sugar intake. So when I started the 5-day pouch reset yesterday, I weighed myself and I was 286 pounds. So I actually lost everything that I actually gained back everything I had lost in that first week, and I was devastated. So I said to myself, you have got to do something to kick the carbs out of your system and get back on the right track. So that's why I'm doing this 5-day pouch reset, y'all. Just because you have surgery does not mean the weight is just gonna fall off on its own. You go through a honeymoon phase where I've had the surgery, I can't eat this, I can't eat that. You're watching what you eat, you're writing down what you eat, you're doing all the right things, and then when the honeymoon phase is over, reality sinks in. Like, it takes work to lose weight whether you've had surgery or not, and you got to continue to put in the work in order to get good results. So I am doing this pouch reset because I want the restriction back, and I want to get back focused on my pouch, focused on what I'm putting in my body. Like, I stopped going to Whole Foods. I stopped buying the organic stuff. I stopped buying the fat-free and sugar-free stuff. And I said, oh, just because I'm eating small portions. Oh, I'm eating small portions, so it's okay. No, it's not okay. You have to, from day one, you learn how to look at the labels. You learn how to count the calories. You learn how to count the carbs. You have to stick with that. You cannot get comfortable, because when you get comfortable, the weight comes back. So I am trying to break that cycle of being comfortable so I can continue to lose weight. Hey YouTube family, it's the end of the day, day 2. It went okay. I hesitated because I am so head hungry. Like, I have been craving all of this food and smelling all of these foods all day, and I'm just really head hungry. Physically, I'm not hungry at all. Physically, I'm satisfied. Just head hungry. So I've had 2 cups of coffee today. I've had 5 or 6 bottles of water. So well over 64 ounces. 4 bottles make 64, and I've had like 5 or 6. I had soup for lunch and dinner. For breakfast, I had a protein shake. So I've had at least 80 grams of protein, over 64 ounces of water, and this is the end of day 2. So this is the last day of just liquids. Tomorrow I start soft foods. I can have tuna, I can have eggs, I can have yogurt, and I'm excited. So I'll see you tomorrow for day 3. Good night.